its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 4. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Duke the defender. And this is down all the way to the 3. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. McCaffrey can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has it in close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Fields on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Fields. On target to his man Taylor. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the 49ers are stopped on that return. So that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to McCaffrey on second down. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completes beyond the marker. Keeps on moving into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. An explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the red zone now. Dump off to his fullback. Touchdown, San Francisco! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Fred Warner. Offense up to the line fast. 3rd down, give to Hall. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Run play only gets back to the line, and that'll bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
He'll throw it. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
First down throw by Purdy. Brought in by Ayuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here.
It's now 3rd and goal.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes 4th and goal. He's back to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. That's coming. Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Fields. This will be caught by Cooper. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Fields out of the gun. He throws a bullet to the He's got it inside the 25. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie us up 28-all. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line.
What took you so long? You got caught. Don't let him get away with that.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now. Run it. Doesn't matter. They can't stop us. 79 Broncos. And that defense is asleep.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. He's on the move. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Completed here to McCaffrey. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener.
With the score, all time.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. Brought in close to the 8. And he's down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach play calling doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains in those early downs.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking, he's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, set. Like a steamroller, baby. Alert.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down. Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now it's Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Fields on first down. On target to his man Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. That one's out and cut on the right side. Then he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense up to the line fast. Play action now with Purdy. Throw complete to Juszczyk. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 4. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 49ers moving quickly. trying to get their offense to the line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Not worry about 3 downs when you need only 1. Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Escapes out to the left. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Getting out to his left. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra point upcoming, this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.